All right, everybody, welcome back to the bench. So today we're going to talk about the URGI and how it performed at 100 yards, because everybody apparently wants to know that. Apparently 50 yards is not good enough for some of you folks out there. So yes, I've heard what you said. I wanted to let you know that hunters are the reason why I can't use the 100-yard range at the range that I normally go to. A lot of other ranges around me are really fuddy and they really suck, and I hate having to go deal with them. So today I'm going to show you guys the difference between the 50-yard groups that I've been doing suppressed and 50-yard groups that I've been doing unsuppressed. Now, I personally don't have a can. I was put on my buddy's trust, so that way sometimes I could borrow his stuff, but I don't personally have a can as of right now. My Lahar 30 is in prison. So I did borrow a Surefire can for this, for these testings. It is the 762 SOCOM can, and it is the mini. So it's a 762 SOCOM mini, or the smaller 762 version of that can. That is a great can. Love it. It's a little bit big. It's a little bit heavy. It's not my taste or style. I personally love K cans. I really wanted to shoot this gun suppressed with the RC2 mini. That would have been fantastic, but my buddy, he uses that can quite often, and I don't want to have to ruin everything that he likes to do. So I just borrowed the other one that he has that he doesn't use very much, but now he has his 308 LMT, and he's going to go shoot that, or I'm sorry, 6.5 Creedmoor LMT, and he's going to go shoot that and have some fun. So I can't thank you to my friend enough. I know he does not want to be named. He is a fantastic human being, and I cannot thank him enough for everything he's done for the channel. Huge shout out to Brownells real quick. I have to also shout them out. They did send out the upper receiver. They sent out the optic. I paid for the mount. I paid for a couple of other things on here. I didn't pay for the Cerakote. Trigger Dad did the Cerakote on the upper receiver. I have a 3 to 18 power Brownells MPO first focal plane scope on the way. I traded my buddy JC Hunt over for it. So we're going to have some fun with that. I can't thank him enough for parting with that scope and being able to get it for me, because to be honest, I've been wanting that scope for a while, either the 3 to 18 or the 5 to 25, both of which have been out of stock. I'm super annoyed about them being out of stock. Anyway, let's get into the groups. Thank you, JC Hunt. Thank you to my buddy who does not want to be named. Thank you to Brownells. Go ahead on over to Brownells, use code BOP10. Also, we have our Walmart special here. We have the calipers of the day. These are fantastic. I've been using them a little bit, just measuring random things in my office. Does anybody else do that? Does anybody just measure random shit in their office? Or is it just me? It's probably just me. So we are looking at 1.01 inches right here. This is actually really nice. I love how clean this group is. Now, if you just want to go based off of that, that's a half-inch group-ish. That's not terrible. First round, last round, I did have a bad primer with one of these rounds, so I had to pop in a new one. That's why I believe this last round, I think, should have been right here. We would have had a smaller group, but, you know, we sent it, and I try not to reshoot groups just to make everything look better. So, as you're going to see, this is a conglomerate of everything. 77 grain OTM. We're sitting at right in an inch right here. Yeah, so this is a 1-inch group at 50 yards. And to be surprised, this actually was like the worst performing group of that. I don't know why. It just was. All right, 69 grain Federal. We're looking at 1.3 inches. Actually, we could probably take that to 1 inch, because that's right in the center of both of those holes right there. So about 1 inch, maybe 1.01. Look, this is the only PMC bronze one I have. I try not to shoot my junk ammo out of the range, but 1.15, that's not terrible. That's a pretty decent group for just kind of plinking ammo. And then our best group here, we're looking right at like 0.8 of an inch. 0.82. Not bad. It's a good group. I think center to center right there. We're sitting pretty fat and happy with this one. All right, so we have the Saber 69 grain. Did I say Saber? I'm sorry, AAC 69 grain. 1.09. Yep. So maybe an inch. So that's center to center right there, and then going here to there. Yeah, so we're sitting at 0.98, maybe an inch. You know, I don't know how calibrated these calipers are. 55 grain saber. We're chilling right here at 1.4. So just a little bit over an inch, but that's really good, especially at 100 yards for really cheap 55 grain saber black tip, 5.56 loading. Not too terrible. Here is another load that I have that's blowing my mind. As you guys will see in a future video, this 70 grain TSX ammo has not shot very well out of any of my guns. It's a Barnes bullet. I've never had an issue with Barnes bullets. In fact, they have an 85 grain bullet that shoots lights out and that I wish I could find at a reasonable price, because I do want to show you guys how well that round performs out of the URGI as of recent. And also I want to see for it myself. But this one, it has not been performing well. In fact, this is the best group I've been able to get out of it of all the guns that I've shot. I'm going to contact PSA just to see if maybe they've had some sort of an issue with it. But I was a little blown away. 1.6 inch group at just, you know, it's not a terrible round, but for it being a match round, it's not that great. So I was aiming up here. Most of my rounds are not going that far. It has a massive point of impact shift too. And it's just one of those. And none of these rounds were dropped. Actually, that might be a little... Yeah, 1.7, I believe, would probably... Actually, 1.68 would probably be, like, right where we need to be. Yeah, 1.67, 1.68. Not a terrible group, but it's not good. Especially for a lot of the, like, this 77 grain OTM, the non-Sierra Match King bullets. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but holy crap, talk about a group. Look at this right here. Let's zero it out. All right, there we go. We're chilling right here at 1.2. Again, just a nice sunny, beautiful day out shooting, and 10 round group with that 77 grain, 1.21. That's not bad. That is a fantastic group. I believe we should probably get some aggregates of this. This will probably be a really good, like, plinking long range round. But I want to show you guys the other ammunition that we have. Our last round here being this stuff right here, this 73 grain Burger. Now, this is sitting right at 1 inch. This is a fantastic group. I have not had any bad luck with this ammo. I just ordered a 200 round pack from Brownells, so thank you to them. But yeah, 1 inch group of the 73 grain Burgers, considering our other group was 3/4 of an inch at 50 yards. You can't extrapolate. I know that a lot of people probably don't want to do that. It's probably one of my favorite upper receivers. It's a little bit heavy. I absolutely love it. Again, we are going to get the 3 to 18 power scope. Thank you to JC Hunt for that. I have an 80M mount coming. I also have... I'm going to do some sort of canted, offset, and or scope mounted red dot sight. I don't know yet how I'm going to do it all, like an offset red dot or something along those lines. I don't know which one I'm going to do yet, but I've been having fun kind of tinkering around with it. I think the 3 to 18 is going to be a big scope on here. So I think actually in the future what I might end up doing is I'm going to pick up a smaller scope at some point, because my 4 to 16 is just it's a big scope that I have from Primary Arms, and it's not bad, but it's not good. It's not what I want. If I'm going to make a gun that's going to just reach out and touch things, I think this might be it, or my 20 inch, and we'll have to kind of see those two battle it out. But I will let you guys know. Please let me know what you guys think about all of this. Please let me know what you guys think about the groups. Huge thank you to everybody who pays attention and does all that fun stuff. I love you guys. I can't thank you guys enough for sticking around for all the fun stuff. Please let me know if you have any questions below. Let me know if there's any other ammo that you guys want me to test. There's a ton of stuff out there that we can test with this upper receiver, and we should be able to have some fun with. Now again, I cannot promise these groups out of your upper. This is just what my gun happens to like. Every gun is different. Every single one of them. So just make sure that you guys are out there. You're taking a look at whatever you guys want. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much. As always, be a hoodlum.